Jai Shri Ram, this is the scoring rubric that a professor assessing your GRE response is likely to use. The word rubric, R-U-B-R-I-C, has many meanings. As usual in English, every word has. Rubric means assessment criteria, the assessment criteria. Rubric can also mean the title. Rubric can mean the rules to follow, the instructions to follow. Rubric originally was some kind of a red title on leather bound books. That meaning is not so important. So here is a rubric. There is a software called e-rater, electronic rater, which makes a preliminary assessment of your GRE AWA issue prompt, issue response and the argument response. As you know, there are two writing tasks. Now this one is the issue scoring rubric. So I'll just read it. When can you get a high score? A high score would be 5. So clear, focused connection to the prompt. And I have written there, I have scribbled transitional words and semantic markers or connectors. Means words like firstly, secondly, thirdly, fourthly, finally, ultimately. And also contrast indicators like although, though, albeit, nonetheless, nevertheless, in spite of, despite. And there are many other transitional words like, for example, besides. So these are transitional words which indicate that you are seriously doing some analysis, obviously. So don't try to insert them meaninglessly. You cannot do that anyway. So go to Google, look up some transitional word lists which are always available on Google. You can look at the images, transitional words. Try to learn how to use them and do use them. So if you want to get a 5 or 6, you see 6, you see insightful, clever connection to the prompt. And look at the organization, see compelling, convincing examples or reasons, develop a consistent, coherent position. Coherent means logically connected. Coherent means something that flows logically. Coherent. Incoherent means speech which cannot be understood. So cohere means to come together, but coherent is a word which means there is logical linkage. That means it is sound reasoning. It has sound reasoning. So the argument flows effortlessly and persuasively, which means convincingly. So I'm sure you can read the rest of the stuff there on this rubric. So please definitely write at least 2 or 3 responses and send it to me on WhatsApp. I will give you an audio file feedback on how you are doing so that you can get a good score on the GRE AWA. Jai Shri Ram.